and to avoid anti-artistic growth as well.
Number 2.
I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best of myself and others.
Number 3.
I intend to use what I've learned in class constructively and offensively, develop myself and my fellow man, and never be abusive or offensive.
Courtesy! And 50 jumping jacks around the room, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, work the line, pump it up. 1, 2, 3, you're on the side. 5. Yeah, yours is about to get inside. Pull on it really quick. Come on, use those lungs. I want to hear you. Breathe. Breathe. So many times today. And relax. So when I say breathe, do you think that I'm talking about this? Is that what I'm talking about? No, I mean make some noise, use your lungs. So when you're doing it, I should be able to hear you going 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir. I should not be able to hear myself talk clearly for the top of 12 people doing jumping jacks. I should be able to hear your voices. Let's try it again. Set. Let's go. Let me hear some volume this time. Ready, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then breathe. Your picture. All right, and let's go right to squats. So remember with squats, I go down, my hips go back, I bend at the knees to get my hips back, right? Not me just bending at my waist, leaning forward. Bend the knees and keep the knees behind the toes. 30 seconds, go. Squat and right back up and right back down again. No pause at the top. Squat and back down. Deeper. You guys should be able to get all the way down like you're sitting in a chair. How do you possibly sit in a chair if you can't get your knees and you know with your hips when you're doing squats? Let's see on the ground. Help us here, please. There you go, better. Patrick, keep going. And time, push up position. Quickly go. Ready, go. Go. Change one of the fingertips. That's it. Go. 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 All the way down. And then flip the reverse crunches. So knees to my chest and then I point to those. Knees to my chest, point to those. Go. 30 seconds. So deep to the chest. Hips up off the ground. Roll your hips right up off the ground. Keep your feet inside your body as you do it. Patrick, right here, come on. And then down, and reach, come on. And then bring your feet up, down. You're ready to get started. You want to make it easier? Come on. Let's go. Come on. And time. Butterfly stretch. So when I'm doing progress checks, 3 key things that I'm always looking for with progress checks. What's the first one? This is Patrick? Now that you know how to do the moves. So whether I'm checking you on all the kicking that we're about to do in a moment, or your creative kumite, and you're showing that you have good knowledge of your creative kumite, which would be if I check you twice in a row and you do one thing one time and something totally different the second time, you have knowledge of a pretty primitive? No, you're just going, it should be set, right? And then the second thing after knowledge is, Abraham, accuracy. So if you're doing 10 count kicking and you're go chop and your foot just does this for the last one, then my accuracy is off. Right? I have to show that not only do I know the move, but I can demonstrate the move properly. And of course, the last part is, what is it? Rory? Intensity. And intensity is a couple of things. One is obviously the volume of your voice, like when you're doing jumping jacks, that I can hear you when you're performing, right? But also it's seeing in your faces as well, the intensity behind your performance, the confidence behind your performance. If we're doing estimate form 2 and you're looking at everyone else to figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you know how to do the kata? No, right? You should be eyes straight ahead, you're performing it nice and strong. Chin to the toes, count action 5. And left leg over, right leg in tight. That sounded like small people that were fired up about training. Nope, I would need it. Count action 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Count action 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And jump right back up. Yes, all right, performance check time. Let's see it. Neutral stance. Position. Hands up there. The guard. 6 count kicks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hands back up. Do it again. Ready? 1, 2. Come on, breathe. 3, perform. 5, 6. Oh no, that one was 5, 6. And do it again. Hands up. Come on, perform strong. I'm not feeling it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Better. Do it again. Hands up one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And X block. Aya! 10 count kicking. Fire it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a couple more times, I'm going to tell you guys, you have got to fire it up. I'm louder right now, just teaching the class, and all 12 of you together while you're performing, right? Not even close to the performance you have it. X block. Aya! So fire it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number one again. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up again. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up. Number two. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up. And again, number two. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up. One more time with number two. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up. Number three. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up. Again, number three. Position. Ready. Go. And step back up one more time. Position. Ready. Go. And set. Courtesy. Push up position. 15 for push ups. Let's see him. Go. 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 Jump right back up. Red stripe for Miss Elishma. Give her a nice hand clap. All of the off the floor. Good job, Elishma. And let's drill down a couple of things, right? So, 10 count kicking. If I'm doing a side kick and I'm doing my side kick in that direction, where should my other foot be pointed? The opposite direction. So if I'm in the box and I'm kicking towards the front left corner, where should my foot be pointed? On the back right corner, right? Not the front right corner, the back right corner. But many of you, you're doing your kicks and your foot being pointing towards the front right corner is not pivoting at all, right? Or it might pivot a little bit and maybe to that side, but it should be all the way to the opposite corner, right? Let's drill this down a little bit. So everybody, jump in the very center of your box, the very middle of your box, right? And face towards front, position. X block. We're just going to do this with side kick this first. So everyone, chop with your right. Turn your left foot to the back corner. Look where your foot, make sure it's pointed to that corner. Now side kick with your right leg. And then X block. Go on to the other side. Chop with your left. Point your right foot to the back corner. I didn't say kick, I just point your foot to the back corner. And now kick. And then X block. And stay with side kicks. Ready? Chop. Turn your foot. Make sure your foot's pivoted all the way. And side kick. That's your X block. And then chop. Turn your foot and side kick. And then X block. Now relax for a second. All about it. I turn my foot and then I go to kick and I turn my foot back. Does that make any sense? No. Once my foot's pivoted, keep it there. And get right back up. X block. And chop. Turn your bottom foot. Now keep it there. And side kick. X block. And chop. Turn your bottom foot. Keep it turned. Side kick.
Hey, Zoom team, I can look for details on you guys on Zoom if you want to turn your cameras on. And I know some of you have them on, but for those that don't, turn the cameras on, I can help you out.
X block. And chop. Side kick. And chop. Side kick. X block. And chop. Side kick. Keep it there. X block. And and make sure that every one of them, you're turning your bottom foot and then keep it turned. So I'm going to slow the pace down a little bit. Make sure you're focusing on turning that foot. Well, there's other reasons too, but many of you that are missing 10-count kicks, that's the detail that you're missing. There's no pivot there whatsoever, right? Everybody face towards mirrors, neutral stance, position, X block, and start to the right side, and side kick, 1, 2, 3,
Nice, Newtons. Looks good.
4,
See you, Kylie.
5, look round,
Nice. Good, Kylie. Really good.
6, turn it,
Your sheepers guards up.
taking it out of the corner, slow side kick, 7, slow, 8, 9, strong, keep together when you're in your X block, keep you together right now, keep together, and 10. All right, and relax for a second. So the detail that you're all going to make sure you're practicing on 10-count kicks is what? Pivoting your bottom foot. So let's jump into 2 second routines really quick. The first one I thought everyone did okay with. The second and the third one were a little bit sketchy. So let's review those. Everyone, move to the back of your square. And number 2, position. So X block, ready, hands come up. And then on go, you're going to step back, right hand block. So the hand is open, the edge of my hand is forward. Back leg front kick, land back, spinning hook kick with your right leg, and then back to your knife hand block. And now tuck with your right jump front kick, hard roll punch, and then crescent kick with your right leg, punch full kick, and then step back up and do it again. And neutral stance, position, and X block, ready, and then step back, knife hand block. Back leg front kick, plant back, spinning hook kick with the same leg. And then back to right hand block. And then jump front kick, hard roll punch. Crescent kick with your right leg, full kick. And relax for a second. Remember with the crescent kick, all kicks always have one first. A tuck. So I have to bend my knee first, and then I wave the kick through. Right? And step back up in the back of your box. And do it again in slow position. X block, ready. And then step back, right hand block. Front kick with your right leg, plant back, spinning hook kick. And then right hand block, jump front kick. Hard roll punch, crescent kick. And then full key. And that should be what kind of stance, by the way? Hard bow stance, good hard bow. So you're bending the back leg, you're bending the front leg, back leg stretched out, right? Step back up to the back of your box. And perform it now. Strong. Position. Ready. Go. Nice hand block. Front kick. Spinning hook kick. Nice hand block. Jump front kick. Hard roll punch. Crescent kick. Full key. And step back up. Do it again. And neutral stance. Position. Ready. Nice block. Strong. And go. Nice hand block. Front kick. Plant back. Spinning hook kick. Nice hand block. Jump front kick. Punch. Crescent kick. Key.
Nice, Jude. Good.
And step back up one more time. And position.
Right, guys, make sure you make
Ready.
strong. Make that hook kick strong.
Go.
Snap it out.
And set right back up. Number 3 now. Neutral stance. Position. I'm ready. You can double back this. Your palm should be facing you. So if you're looking at your hand, your palm is facing. And then step out or slow southpaw punch. And then set your horse stance right hand block. Up with your right leg, flying side kick. Plant down, spin over your left shoulder, knife hand block, and then punch full kick. And then step back up and do it again. Right back to the back of your box. Position. And double back fist. Ready. And then go slow southpaw punch, knife hand block hard. Flying side kick. Spin through knife hand block. And then full kick. And step back up, do it again. Still as a walkthrough. Ready, position. Ready. Go. Slow. Knife hand block. Side kick. Spin through. And then punch kick. And step back up. And let me see the performance now. Neutral stance. Position. supposed to be a watcher or performance that time? So should I be louder just teaching or should you be louder performing? Of course, let me see it. Position! Ready! Go! Better that time, step back up one more time, and then we have to blitz all the dots. Position! Ready! Go! And everyone jump back into the very center of your square. Appreciation form. Neutral stance. Position! Focus! Horse stance. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And neutral stance. Position. Do it again. Have one more intensity. Focus. Horse stance. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And move to the front left side of your box. So if I see a Fisher's box, I'm standing in the front left side. And neutral stance. Position. Short one kata. Strong, sharp, intense business meditation. Set. Courtesy. Step back up to it again. Position. Miss Aisha. Aisha. And set. Courtesy. Center back up. 1 more round. Neutral stand. Position. Oh, I need somebody to last round. Elishma. Loud and strong. Everyone in the student you have to go to. Set. Courtesy. And now move to the back of the box. Quickly. X-ray form 2. Neutral stand. Position. Set. Mr. Fisher. Accept you.
Chambers in Team Chambers.
Set. Courtesy. And back to the back of the box again. Quickly. Do it again. Neutral stand. Position. Set. This time is Abraham.
Let's see it's your team.
Set. Courtesy. And back to the back of your box. One more time. Neutral stance. Position. And let's have Mikey. Set. You have to be loud enough to do the Courtesy! Right, now moving your box wherever you need to be for your first good day. And neutral stand, position! Ready! Go!
See you Zoom team. See us Creative Kumites. Thanks, Jude. Cool.
And set. Courtesy! Do it again. Step back up. And neutral stand, position! Ready! Go! And set. Courtesy! Back in the center of your box. Push up position. Another set of 15. Ready? Go! 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 Come on! Go! 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 And there we jump right back up. New strike for all counters. Miss Alishma. Give her a nice hand clap.
What's up?
For Aisha. Sorry, I messed up. It's her fault. All right, so for everybody, knowledge of your katas is there. Everybody knows the kata. The key with many of you is your details behind the kata. So if I'm doing short one kata, making sure my hands are back tight against my ribs, and then what's the other thing? Chambers and stances, right? Some of you are doing your katas, you're like standing up like this, doing the kata. So this is for my horse stance. Right? Even for an old guy, this is a bad horse stance, right? You have to show me some good stances. And estimate from 2, remember the second or the first kick combination is what? I push down, I go chop, and then I do what? Side kick, hook kick, roundhouse kick. Many of you need to practice that on your own and just make sure you're showing it as a side kick, hook kick, roundhouse kick. So instead of I'm just going and throwing 3 somethings out there, I'm showing that it's side kick, I cross, and back hook kick, roundhouse kick. Right? Make sense? Right? And then the kick combination for the front kicks is what? Who thinks they can jump? Raheem? Right. Back leg front kick, skip front kick, jump front kick. So I kick with my right leg and then I kick with my left leg 2 times. Right? Some of you are confusing which leg is kicking at what time of that. So again, make sure you're drilling that down. Creative Kumite, everybody has, I think, a decent outline. Basics, you still have to make sure you're showing. Right? So if I'm doing a block and I'm like this, what kind of stance is it? I don't know either. It's not really a hard bow. It's not really a horse stance. My block is here, but my chamber's over here. So many of you need to just clean it up, meaning that you're making sure your stances are the stances that they should be. Make sure your chamber's back tight where it should be. Things along those lines, right? Does that make sense? Right? At this level, there's a lot of brown belts in this class. At this level, my expectations go up considerably compared to where you were for purple, blue, green belt, right? In purple, blue, green belt, you may have gotten away with this for a chamber, provided your performance was strong, your stances were good, right? At this level, that won't happen anymore because I'm getting you guys ready for black belt. Instead of the next year, many of you are going to be insightful for black belt, right? Hopefully, anyway. But you have to make sure these details are there because otherwise, you'll be insightful for black belt for like 12 years because I let all the details slide. You have to make sure at this level the details are there, stances are there, chambers are there. performance, energy needs to be much higher, right? Does it make sense, everyone? Right? Everybody say law of value. Right, we're just gonna hit this quickly. There's 5 laws of stratospheric success. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to know? How you can be stratospherically successful, right? And so the first law is the law of value. And understand value is when I'm giving, right? I'm making sure that I'm enriching somebody else's life through the things that I say, the things that I do, or I'm enriching a situation. I'm making a situation better by giving value to it, right? And instead of thinking, what am I getting from a situation, think in terms of what are you giving to that situation? How can you add value to all of the relationships in your life, all the different situations in your life, right? And I'm not going to go through a ton of them because we're already over, but think about it in terms of at home, at school, or certainly here in the dojo, how can I make sure that I'm adding value, right? At school, am I making sure I'm taking time to talk to my friends? Or if I see if somebody's a little bit sad, maybe I ask them what's wrong and what's going on and try and help them feel a little bit better. Or if I know that one of my friends has a hard time with math, and I happen to be really good with math, then I help them out if I can, right? Or I see somebody got a really good grade on a test, and I say, holy cow, nice job, you're really good with that grade, right? At home, how can I add value? Many times, I know as a kid, I was always wondering, why aren't my clothes clean? Why isn't there food on the table? Why isn't there food in the fridge? Am I adding value or taking away value? Asking those questions. Taking away value, right? How about adding some value? How about helping shovel the driveway, right? Or the sidewalk? Or maybe helping with the clothes, making sure that my dirty clothes are where they belong instead of just laying all over the place, right? Getting my chores done in a timely fashion versus I'm watching TV and my mom's like, hey, did you take the trash out yet? And I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow, right? Is that how my response should be? No, right? She shouldn't even have to ask me if I took the trash out yet. If I know it's my responsibility, get it done right away. That's adding value, right? Now, I can certainly say I wasn't perfect at any of these things as a child, but as an adult, I understand the importance of it. And if I could be a child again, knowing what I now know, I would 100% do all of these things well before my mom asked me, right? And that's why I share this information with you, because it'll help you to add value at home versus taking value away. And certainly inside of the dojo, the harder you train, the stronger you are as a student, the more focused you are as a student, the more you're adding value to the class. Make sense? Yes, sir. So your goal today is before you go to sleep tonight, you have to find a way to add value to somebody's life. It could be somebody here, it could be somebody at home, whatever it happens to be, you have to add value somewhere before your head hits the pillow this evening. Make sense? Relax hands, loud and proud as a dedicated student of the martial arts.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts,
Loud and proud. I will live by the principles of my belt.
I live by the principles of
Modesty, courtesy, integrity,
self-control, perseverance,
and indomitable spirit. What is the goal?
left by excellence, sir.
Neutral stance, position,
Yeah.
set, courtesy, out,
Impact Martial Arts, Asa.
Nice job, team. Good work, Zoom team.
Bye,
Thank
Zoom
you.
team.
Bye.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.